Okay, back again with my second stream tonight and this morning. It's actually 7:30 in the morning, but I got up at about 10:30 last night, so it's not. It seems like it's tonight to me. Let's make sure everything looks like it's working. Okay, my very last stream, I had to shut down because it had. Well, it didn't say it had poor stream health, but it had a yellow line instead of green in my live dashboard, so I knew that had to mean there was something wrong. So I rebooted my modem and my router, and everything's fine now. I might have forgotten. I just did it for good measure, the modem. The router, I meant to reboot it after my last stream when I was experimenting with 3 cameras running and one audio stream on one of the cameras, which didn't work well at all. All the cameras were dropping frames that way. I just can't. That just doesn't work. Period. Not even here in my room, much less going out in the garage. And I did go out in the garage. That's why I wanted to do it. And I've done it before. It still doesn't work well, but it actually seems to work better if I go ahead and keep my audio. So I'm not talking on it right now, but I have it hooked up and it's running the stream. So it's camera 1 and camera 2 is over here right now. So anytime I want to switch, I can, which I'm fixing to do. But seems like it actually works better if I use, one phone for audio and one phone for video and stream over the IP webcam amp to my, over my Wi-Fi, and then I can pick it up on any computer, wired or wireless. So anyway, it's still I want that to work, and I have a wireless have a Wi-Fi router in the garage set up as a wireless repeater, and I thought I think I tried it once, but I wanted to try it again since I've set that Linksys up out there. I had another one out there that pretty much dead now, I guess. It won't get over about 3 megabits. The Linksys is not working great either. It won't get more than like 19 megabits or something, 20, maybe 25 sometimes. So anyway, even in here, not just out there. But and they used the ZoneNet that was out there for years. They used to get 54 megabits. Let's see. Well, no, it could do more than that. It was 150 megabit wireless and 100 wired, and it could 54 is the top that the laptops could do. And these phones, they can, I've seen them do 72, but they generally run between 15 and 30, basically. And it fluctuates a lot. So that's why I have all kinds of fluctuations in how well my wireless cameras work. So anyway, I got the Lenovo i5, got it out, took it outside, vacuumed it out. I just thought I'd show that. Mostly wanted to see if I could make it work well. I got my USB endoscope. You can see it with its light shining down there on it. I'm going to open it up and show, show the insides of it and see if it looks like. Well, I thought I'd looked at it before, and I'm going to go ahead and switch right now to the way I want to have it. And let's switch the cameras. I'm thinking I can put another hard drive in it.
I'm thinking I can put another hard drive in it.
Doesn't have a
hang on. Okay, now we should be only on the wireless mic. Yeah. Okay, now let me listen to my sound. I have my preview still playing over there on my laptop, so let me.
Now we should be only on the
Yeah, okay. I want to make sure that all works. Of course, when I have the mic in front of my mouth, I can tell by the tone of them. They sound a lot different to me. So should probably do to anybody, but anyway, I know. But anyway, I want to make sure and turn that out of the way. Now I can just go right over there and I think I'll pause that preview because that machine. I think I can hear that machine. Yeah, the fan's working. It's beginning to warm up. I've had it. I've been messing up. I thought I'd be back in 10 minutes from my first stream tonight, and it feels like it's been 2 hours. I don't know how long it's been. But anyway, I can, if I need to see check the preview, I can look. I have to look over behind me, but anyway. This Lenovo, maybe I do want the preview on. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's not lagging too bad because I think hopefully this lagging problem is straightened out now. video lagging so much. But anyway, the front of it has a USB. It has a USB. It has a DVD, 2 USBs, mic input, and earphone output, and of course the start button. And then pretty, it's not very big. And it's made. These are for enterprise setups. Where it came from, my friend works the business he worked for. They had they used to call these kind of machines wind terms. Back when this is a Lenovo, but and used to Dell used to make the ones they called wind terms, and then they sold out to somebody. Anyway, I have 3 of those wind terms. They're 1 gigahertz with 500. Well, some of them have 256 megabyte RAM, and one of them had 512. One of them didn't work until them did, and I played with them a lot, but I haven't. They only have 512 megabytes of IDE flash memory, like the kind of memory like in a USB stick or your SD card for your phones or whatever. That's the memory they have. I had never seen that before. And so you can't put much on them, and so anyway, this one, though, has a hard drive. And the way you open it is that little button right there. When you do that, see if I can get it to do it. There we go. I thought my camera would be just the right thing, and it's actually kind of in the way. Whoa, wants to turn over. Real easy. So I don't want to try. I started to try to lean it on the. I'm just gonna have to hang on to it. I started to try to lean it on the mic stand, but that ain't gonna work. Okay, so yeah, it has. Let's see, what do I want? I have to. I was gonna use the endoscope to show everything. It's like I keep saying, it's a laptop in a box. Where's my endoscope? It's still showing. I moved it, but it's still showing what it showed a while ago. I hope it's not messing up. Let's see. Let me move to a different. Sometimes it just OBS actually gets out of whack, and it. Let's see. Go back to Cam Stream 2. If the endoscope's not going to work, that'll really jack things. I've had really had a lot of trouble today with my stream. And it's weird because now this is an ASRock, which I thought would, once I got everything set up, which I do have it set up, would perform wonderfully, but it's actually, not everything's not working just right. So the endoscope was working a while ago. I saw it. But it hasn't changed its scene. So evidently, what it's done, then what it does is when it loses connection, it's on, but let's see. I'm going to turn this. I'll see if I can get it back on, because that was one of the main points of what I was trying to do here. Let me see. Cam 2. I'll leave it like that so I can see. What can I do? All I can tell to do is unplug it and plug it back in. Sometimes that actually doesn't work. You have to restart OBS. Let me look at the, there we go. Let me look at the, okay, let me look at the device. Oh, okay, the word device is red. Ah, something changed on me. I don't know. Maybe when I did reboot. Sometimes that jacks things up. Let's see, is it working now? Yeah, it's working on all scenes now. Okay, good. I just had to set it to the right device. Somehow. Sometimes, yeah, when you open and close over, well, actually, I guess, did I reboot the computer? No, yeah, I did. I guess I rebooted it with it plugged in, and that's when it lost it somehow. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so don't pay attention to those things before you get in the middle of a live stream. Okay, so now we're in business again, I think. No, I thought I might have that close enough, but I guess I don't. Let's see. A little closer. Kind of bent it in such a way that I thought it would aim more straight at my stuff, but it's able to move around a bit too much too, it looks like. Okay, here's where we, yes, I knocked over the whole tripod with the endoscope on it. Okay, well, I needed more to get it out there more, see, so that's why I did it that way. And so now what's it doing? It's completely out of focus. It's not dirty, is it? I haven't cleaned that lens in a long time. Let's try that. I can't remember if it has a focus. I don't think it has a focus ring on it. It doesn't. So why is it the light, I guess, is too much. Oh, it's not. It's like it lost its settings again. It did. I wonder why it's doing that. It's losing the use buffering. Okay. It's losing connection to the camera. I don't know why. I'm going to unplug the USB camera and plug it back in. Well, I'm not going to fool with this during my video forever, but dang. It always works really well. You know what? Might not have been plugged in. Oh. I think that USB slot is, I think that USB slot is just too loose, and there's something not great about it. You know, I think it may have been, I don't know. I've never, you know, I've hardly ever used the USBs on here. I went ahead and I had my backup drive plugged in. I'm going to try this one and the other. But I had so I had the two front slots filled. There. Yeah, it moves so easy, but I haven't been bumping into it, but okay. I think I haven't been bumping into anything though that should have knocked it loose, but anyway, there we go. Let's see. It could be some other kind of problem. It could be oh, now it's not showing up at all. That's what I was afraid of. So it wasn't losing connection. Now I've completely lost the device. But maybe sometimes, like I said, if I switch off the device and I have to get on, I can't show you on the desktop what I'm talking about because I have to get on the endoscope to be able to change the settings for that device. Let's see. It's gone. Starting to get aggravated with all this. Okay. I'm debating if I want to reboot the computer, or just go on without the USB device. Today is one of those days when the video is taking 5 times longer than the work that I want to do. Usually it works really well, but I guess it's just growing pains with changing over to a different machine. So bugs. Let's see. been jacking with this stuff since, well, I don't remember how many hours, but okay. The only way I can imagine I could possibly get it to work again is to probably wouldn't have to reboot the machine, but I would need to close OBS and open it back up. So that could, you know, the fact that that's not working right tells me that some other things might not be working right too in OBS. So I'm going to close OBS and try to fix it. Okay, and in order to do that, I have to stop my stream. I don't have a backup stream like I was experimenting with. Let me put it back in the same one it was in first. Because it does, you know, when you put something in a USB, and until you reboot, I think, you have the same address on the machine. So that might have been a bad move. I guess, I'm sure it was a bad move because it didn't work. I'll leave that backup drive unplugged for now until I need it again. Now, okay, well, that's what these videos are all about, is learning and doing learning. A lot of learning for me, just like everybody else. But sometimes I'm actually sharing things I've already learned. I guess what I'm doing now is sharing what I'm learning as I learn it. Some of this stuff just doesn't work. Let's see. See, I can. Well, I can't get really much closer. See, on my overhead camera, and you can't. It's not a very big view. You can't see it too well. So that's why I was wanting to use the endoscope. But so I'm going to do it because. Yeah, let me get out. I'm going to go ahead and go and come back after. Do I need to reboot the computer or just turn off the, I'm looking at my resource usage and all that stuff. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go and come back. Hopefully I'll have it all straightened out. All right, this Don will be back in a minute.